Hey, this is Lord Fat. I want your cookies. This is still going to happen. I don't care if you are the king of Taiwan. I don't know. But I want your cookies. It's going to be my thing. Cookies, food, whatever, give it to me. If you have a cake emoticon, it'll work. But anyway, this is my review for Naruto 663. Or yeah. Um First and foremost, the big wet surprise. I mean, come on. It's We all knew it was going to happen eventually. All fandoms knew because of how Naruto and Sakura work together. You can be Naruhina, you can be Naru Saku, or you can Naru Sasu. I don't care. You could be Sakura Sasuke, whatever. You knew this was going to happen at some point because she's a medical ninja. Naruto gets in so much trouble, it's pathetic. Almost. Funny as hell, but pathetic, you know? He causes so much trouble, but he's also the solution to every ounce of trouble he causes. So he kind of makes up for it that way. But on to the major points. The big wet surprise, Madara's new transformation outfit from hell thing. Let's see. You've got that. Then you've got Karin suddenly learning how to pull Kushina bullshit. Eh. You've got Orochimaru and you've got the Mokutans just getting the bro fist machines getting their asses kicked. Where to start? And the QB explaining the whole Nine Tails thing. I want to start with that actually. It breaks the rules, but again, the nine-tailed beasts kind of know the rules better than anybody else, so who's to say that it's not right? I mean, it is the Nine Tails, again, being put inside of him. So, in all fairness, it should work. I mean, it's not like he's changing tailed beasts. He's getting the same tailed beast put back into him. So maybe it's kind of that loophole through the rule. Maybe it's that side of the mirror you don't normally see. It's that light of day you just can't find kind of thing, you know? Because it doesn't look like it's going to break the rules, as it's the Nine Tails that got kicked out, as the Nine Tails that's getting put back in. Kushina, I don't think Minato killed Kushina, because it wasn't split into two parts when they died. It was split into two parts when they died. I'm sorry, not before. So, in all fairness, I don't think Minato could have saved her. And I don't think she wanted to be saved, was the other issue. She wanted to make sure her son would survive. So she wanted to make sure that Naruto, first and foremost, was the one that survived, not her. She was in full-on Mother Bear mode. You don't fuck with Mama Bear. Anyway, point number 2, let's go with Karin's surprising badassness. Where did it come from, honestly? I mean, if she could do this all along, why the hell not do it sooner? Like, be useful for once instead of a fangirl? Sorry. In all fairness, you've got to ask that question. Why not do it before? Why not do it after Sasuke stabbed her? Why not heal like that? She was dying. What brought her to the point of using this? Maybe it was like hidden somewhere in the back of her head, and being that frenzied and that sad and that emotional shattered the bonds, you know? Honestly, it was a bit scary because I don't like how she got Kushina's powers. If she is somehow Naruto's sister, or Naruto's directly related cousin, like bloodline immediate, Kushina's niece, Kushina's sister, something like that, I understand. But you can't have Kushina's powers unless you are related to her by blood. The clan is not the same thing as blood. Sorry, it's not. At one point it was, but it got so split that it's not the same thing anymore. I'm talking sister, mother, daughter, niece, whatever it is. You've got to have some direct relation, not lines of people. So I want to know where that came from and how long she's actually been able to do it. and what was holding her back from doing it if she's had it her whole life. Let's see. What else? Madara's new transformation. I kind of saw it coming, personally. I saw him pulling the same crap that Obito did and getting a new outfit that matched the Sage of Six Paths. It's been this thing that happened, and it happened already, so I kind of figured Madara was going to get one that looked kind of similar to Obito's, and it kind of does. It looks generally similar to Obito's. It just has a new facial thing. The big wet surprise from Sakura. I mean, that was awesome. I loved how she went to the ends of the earth to keep him alive with what little energy she had. She's got his heart in his hands. She's got his whole wide world in his hands, to quote a very good song. And it's just, she's literally got his heart. She's stolen his heart, almost. It's the kind of comparison you can use. The ruling, I mean, I did touch on that, but I want to expand a little bit more. It was said that the tail beasts can't be put back in when they're taken out. But that's not to say that the same tailed beast taken out cannot be put back in. Because it's kind of that small loophole that writers like to use. That one loophole that doesn't seem important at the time, but when it's used, it makes absolute sense. It's like, why couldn't I see it earlier? What the hell? I want to talk about the foot. That pissed me off so bad I actually had to get up and walk around for about 15 minutes. Just because of how pissed it made me. And yeah, that made me mad that it ended like that. I flipped the bird to my computer and walked away. Told my friends I was going to go murder someone. So, yeah. Let's see. You have the army. Sort of the army. They were all kind of... Orochimaru. I missed Orochimaru. He was rather impressive this round. He actually tried to do something, and he took him down in one shot. Question, why weren't you doing this earlier? What are you planning? What are you planning to do? You were waiting in the background, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. What were you setting up while everybody else was fighting? What made you finally pull that seal on him? What is your ultimate plan? He can't do anything. He can't move. Are you just wanting to use him as a study tool, a corpse to study and learn from? You captured a Zetsu. I'm sure you want to learn something from it. And it's just... A lot of this chapter brought up a lot of questions and a lot of, oh my god, what the fuck moments. So, that's all from me, Lord Fat. Again, give me your cookies, pie, milkshakes, anything sugary, and I'm okay.